Hi, I'm Jim from All Terrain Cycles. We've got here the Raleigh Modum, so we're just going to go through a few things about it. So these bikes have got a kickstand on them, so you can just keep the bike stored just like it is there. To take it off the kickstand, it's really easy. Stand the bike up and kick the stand back just like that. Then to put it back on the stand, push it forward and lean the bike back against it. Simple as that. These bikes have got a pannier rack on the back, so you can put luggage on there, just a standard pannier bag or top bag or whatever you want on there. That's really nice and easy. Saddle adjustment on these, very, very simple. If you can see the lever just here, it's called a dropper post, and that's the lever. If you push it in, the seat post will literally just drop down, let go of the lever, and it'll stay where you want it to go. Again, with some weight on it, push the button and it'll come up as much as you like. So then if we go a bit further into the controls of the bike, we've got disc brakes on both sides, so that's your rear brake on the left and your front brake on the right. Gears are on the right hand side. You can change gear whether the bike's moving or not, just twist the grip shifter and it'll go between all 5 gears. So really nice and easy. On the right hand side here there's a bell, particularly useful in traffic or on the canal or anything like that. If we move on to the electronics, to actually use the e-bike, you turn the bike on just by pressing the button at the back here and it'll turn on. The bike will automatically have the lights come on when you turn the bike on, so you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to turn them off because they use so little energy from the battery, it's really not a concern. There's 4 different power modes on the bike. I would always suggest using these bikes in eco to start with, which is the green mode. You change the modes using this button here. So when there's no LED on there, the bike is off. Green is eco, blue is tour, purple is sport, and red is turbo. So you can change these just on the fly. You don't need to stop or anything, literally just change through the modes, but definitely get used to the bike in the eco mode. There's a screen on here that's controlled from the remote there. The buttons at the top move the pages sideways, so you've got various different things on there. That's probably the best screen with your distance and your time on it. There's all kinds of different things. Gives you your battery percentage here, but also up here. If you do want to turn the lights on or off, just press and hold the plus key and the lights will turn off and then turn back on again. So that's the electronics, really nice and straightforward. I'll just move in front of the camera. There's a really nice feature with these bikes that you can turn the bars sideways very easily. You do that by undoing that quick release, pull it sideways, and then this metal pin here, if you lift that up, you can turn the bars sideways and it'll just click into position and make storing it much easier. Whilst that quick release is undone, you can also lift the bars, and it'll only come so far, it can't come out. Then to straighten the bars again, lift the pin, turn the bars, and you'll hear it click into position. But make sure that you lock it off with a quick release again. There we go. And finally, charging these bikes is really easy. There's a charge flap here. Open the charge flap, and if you can see this plug here, there's a small ribbed section that's only on the one side of this plug, and it literally, that faces up towards the charge flap, and it just pushes in like that. You can only get it in one way, it will not go in any other way around. And then once it's plugged in and plugged into the mains, the screen will come on, it'll show you the state of charge. This one's 99% charge, and also, possibly can't see it, but there's a little LED flashing there to say that it's charging. When all of those go constant, it stops flashing. I think the screen turns off, I'm not 100% sure. One other thing to mention, if you want to turn the bike off, there's a button just on the back, which is the same one that you turn it on with. Press it and the bike will turn off. It will turn off of its own accord in approximately 5 to 10 minutes.